All right. All right. Morning, sir. Nope. Nope. Question is, where are we going from here? Oh yeah, Powell talks at 10 today. Mm-hmm. Can't let us have too much fun. Curious if we're going to break above 300s again or not. Looks like oil's retracing. Gold kind of flat. Not really doing much. ES and NQ right back in the chop zone from yesterday. Probably waiting for 10 o'clock for Jay Powell to talk, if I had to guess. Moderna had a nice move up today. That's all I got right now. Kind of flat on Coke and Moderna. Huge gap up. Other than that, nothing really new. Alrighty. We are for sure waiting until 10 o'clock. And probably after, and by, I mean, we were waiting. I mean, the market's probably not going to make the main move of the day before then. It might move, so there might be money to be made, but what's he even talking about? He's talking at the Netherlands Foreign Bankers Association in Amsterdam. Audience questions expected. So this morning might just be kind of a wash. Got to be really, really mindful of keeping your head on your shoulder straight. Don't go chasing moves, especially because he'll say something. The audience will ask a question about monetary policy. He'll say something, the market will move, and then it'll just stagnate. We're really just looking towards CPI tomorrow. There's a year-over-year number tomorrow, sitting at 3.4. So looking for that number to either stay the same, or if it drops, then especially with this move with GME, it's just going to be a huge pump fest. And I did get some triggers for swings, so we'll take a look at that here. get on over here. New list triggered. Adobe, QCOM, MS, UNH, FCX, Home Depot. Okay, Adobe triggered short. Well, wasn't Adobe 600? Yeah, literally like a month ago. Okay. Okay, baby's asleep. QCOM triggered long. Morgan Stanley triggered long. Yeah, Morgan Stanley is going to be added today for sure. 212 up. Yeah, let me actually. This is going to be a probably June at least. I think in July, but we'll see. See how the contracts are looking. Looking for the 100 calls to start. Maybe the 105, 115 spread. Yeah, the 100 call has some spread to it. It's not bad. 248 to 252. I'm gonna get a starter going on that at the ask. And then if I do want to spread it out, I'll sell the 110s. But those aren't very. The reason why I wouldn't do it, the 110s are sitting at 20 cents a pop. So, me to cover that, I would only be hedging 20 cents worth of my position. So it's not really worth it. So I got in those 251. Ask is at 249 right now. Or sorry, the bid's 249, ask is 253 now. Mr. Unemployed asked, what's your ATM settings on Trade-Evade? I'm trying to set mine up, but I don't think this is correct. MNQ, if you're getting in with 10, that is not correct. It needs to be in ticks. Yeah, J-Bull just said that. It needs to be in ticks. I have my ATM on Ninja Trader, but it's very similar. Auto break even would be after, and that I think that needs to be on both sides. So you have it on the left side. I think you need to have it on the right side as well. But it is in ticks. So if you're trying to do points, it would be stop loss 80 ticks, take profit 40 ticks, 80 ticks. But other than that, you have it correct. And well, the delta price, I think you can change that to ticks. I don't know if that's what's making it points or not. I've never tinkered with that. Forger said that PPI number was terrible, may go to near the data starting point and then retrace down all the way. We have Server Powell talking at 10 a.m. So he will give his nonsense talk and swing things around. Fed is central planning on the money supply. Morning, Mario. Just saw you pop in here. Good to see you. Hopping in Morgan Stanley swings. Let me get my reason. Swing entry. Alrighty. Yep, and Q just going right back where it was. Yeah, this is just a wait and watch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me take a look there. You saying the 1 minute opening range high? Or just this high here at 90s? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with you there. Right. Yeah, I kind of bounced off this fair value gap at the 70s. That's what I'm interested to see. If it does wick below the 300s, it's almost certainly going to be going for that opening range high, maybe even a little lower. But I think at that point, it's probably going to be a little bit of fundamentally um, manipulated things here. Mr. Unemployed said, yeah, Delta is just points. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I've always just done ticks, which tomato. By the way, nobody says tomato. RTY looking a little strong. I don't mind playing RTY. It's just a little, sometimes I have to be a little too tight. But if it weren't J Powell at 10, I'd get in long here with on this 5 minute 2-1-2 up. Just waiting around right now. Just waiting around. Morgan Stanley up about 10% already. Moderna's up about 25-30%. COP is down about 15%. And, or sorry, COP's about break even. Coke is down about 15%. But Coke is a July. Coke and COP are both July expirations. Moderna and Morgan Stanley are both June. Alrighty. Let me check up on YouTube chat. Morning, Deontay. Wall Street pissed, so they put the IV on the rooftop level. Yeah, 1,400% plus. How you supposed to trade that? The answer is either you lotto in or you don't. Good morning, Brad. Is it me or is there? Oh, you hear me? Thanks for streaming for us all. You're welcome. Hit the like button. Appreciate that. Hello, Astro. Good seeing you. Good to see you. John Deere just triggered long. Pretty sure you have to say it like that as well. Where is it? DE. Monthly outside bar. This would be a July expiration for certain. Let me see how optionable it is. They don't have a July. Maybe long. I just wouldn't want to get in it. The problem is J-Pal's not going to be like, it's not like a FOMC where he comes out and talks. It's going to be like everybody's on eggshells waiting for him to say something. Because he's not talking about anything really for the U.S. until questions are asked, I'm sure. Three minutes until Papa Powell talks. Papa Powell. 'All right, last minute here before he starts talking. All right, as expected, kind of a nothing burger so far. We are under kind of right at initial balance. Does anybody have the link for Powell's speech or the FBA meeting? The boss said sell call credit on GME to take advantage. Yeah, that's true. Joseph said CL and gold looking nice. Oh yeah, gold pushing. The stream I found is the right thing. Jerome isn't talking. Yeah, I'm watching the Benzinga one, but Goldman Sachs triggered. Longs. Need 5 minute coming in 30 seconds. Looking for the downside. But to be honest, this is right in the chop zone still. Capital preservation. That's the name of the game. From Financial Juice, Jerome Powell said that the U.S. economy is doing pretty well. Oh, he's on now. Really just nothing so far. Yeah, nothing happening still. MO, Altria, longs, 312 up. Yeah, Altria just doesn't look very nice on the options chain. Not a lot of delta ramp up possibilities there. ES kind of holding strong here. Finger on the trigger on ES longs. Watching ES and NQ for longs. Taking an ES long here, 54. I'm in with a half R size right now. So if it hits the full 1R, it's a 50% loss. Not feeling too. I like the 212 up, and I will add into it if it goes into strength, but I don't want to go a little. I don't want to go too heavy right now, especially NQ not breaking either way. So I will add if it keeps going up. If it kind of flattens here, I'll get out. Dixie's kind of fallen. Not really getting a move above high day, which is what the whole trade was kind of looking for, the breakout high day. I have a buy stop at 56. But as it stands, I'm thinking about just taking some small profits. See if this will go 2-1-2 up. Okay. Filled at 56, average at 55. Full size now, 5 points. Bringing stops up to that 1 minute low for a 2-point loss. Or a 1.75 point loss. Five minutes, just not. A 5 minute is about to close here in 30 seconds, but it's just not looking how I envisioned it when I entered. 1 minute left on this thing. All right, stopped out 1.75 points. Didn't quite get the break of high day. Kind of looking like a fake out right now. I really could have brought my stop up to the low of that 1 minute candle, which I was tempted to, but ooh, pretty big drop here. Watching these 300s for a failure. Failing 300s right now. Oh, maybe not. Looking short NQ on this failed two, maybe outside bar. Getting a starter in 96.25. 20 points. 10 points hit. Stops hard break even right now. $15 still inside here. All right, stopped out NQ. Could get the 322 here. New 5-minute coming in. If this goes 2 up, it's kind of a sign that this might move sideways. If it goes 2 down, could be targeting more lows. Yeah, I just went 2 up. Just being safe right now. All right, certainly looking long right now. Looking like a 2-2 on the 15. Looking for a long here. Got to watch ES for some SMT divergence. ES is certainly not as high as NQ is. All right, I'm taking along here 308.50, 10 points. Taking half R. There's 1R. There's 2R. About 24 points, 25 points now. Nvidia breaking up, Meta breaking up, Microsoft breaking up. Has the whole crew following this trade right now. Looking for 4R here. 4R just hit. Taking Q calls. Locking out of that account. Uh, 445s. Oh, baby's up. That was 5R. All right, probably not wanting to risk a ton more here. Man, I might need to hit those 10-point stops more often. This is where a lockout is very helpful. All right, 2 seconds. Got to get the baby's pass back. Nothing's happened really. Up about 50 plus points. Mr. Unemployed said ATM settings are a blessing while just focus on my entries. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can certainly move around your, your PTs and whatnot. And like right there, I was spreading out my TPs as I was going, just because it was moving really well. And if that's the case, you can do that. You gotta be careful with that though. But, yeah, it's very nice, very handy. I might trail stops. I mean, just to like 50 points and take home 5R on the rest of these. I just trail stopped out at 60. Nice. Just make sure you don't chase a subprime entry here. Because I think I'm going to trail my stops here to 58, 50, 56, something like that, 57. I mean, I just kind of want to take the profit I'm seeing and lock out. Of all people I will chase, yeah. Hey, you're not alone in that, dude. You're not. You're not alone. Baby's up. Still watching. Still watching this. All right, stops up to 57. All right, stopped out. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to have to wait for a A++ setup. I locked myself out of some accounts that was a little bit aggressive on, and going to be at least 2 minutes, maybe 5 minutes before the next trade. So if you need put some bread in the toaster or whatever, now's a great time to do that. Get your breakfast in. All right, give me a couple minutes. BRB. There's no trade setup for. I mean, the 15-minute would have to go 2 up, and even then, it's kind of not really worth the risk, especially if you caught a good chunk of that move. I'm very surprised it was pretty much straight up, but yeah, today's a day I would have been okay not taking any trades. So being up, net a little over 5R, because I did go a little bit more as we were shooting up. I really don't want to mess with that too much. So gonna keep that in check, and yeah, so take a little break, take a walk, reset if you need to, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Top Step X does not have ATMs. They do have automatic brackets, but they don't have the ATM actual like trimming for you and whatnot, as far as I know. Andre said I missed that long. Gotcha. Well, there will be more. That's what's important. There will be more. Alrighty, BRB. man, look at that. I got out at plus 5R. And it's got like a bug flying on my screen. And it went all the way back to break even. That is called trade management. Jay Will said up to R. I think I'm about to lock out. Well, let me tell you one thing. If you think you need to lock out, you probably need to lock out. That's how it works for me, at least. You might get a dump here, but we'll see. This kind of feels like it could flush, but I don't want to chase too hard. This is where I probably am just going to take it on options instead. Joseph said, terrible advice, always bloat your account. Hey. Sometimes you got to do that to learn what hurts. I'm actually going to buy a Top Step eval and just throw it on the back burner. Mr. Max, Mr. Max, Mr. Max. Andre said, hey man, teaching your baby how to trade. Yeah. You already know. Jay Will said, had some evals resetting tomorrow, so I blew those up yesterday. Don't worry, nice. Got to get those out of your system. So you'd know not to do them on your mains. Yeah, see, I was thinking about getting in short on that push down, but I think this is going to end inside and then maybe go 2 down after. So, yeah. Also, a reminder, Top Step has their Top Step X for $19 for a 50K account. $19. I think the 100K is $69 and the 150 is $119. So $30 off each one, but $19 for an eval is an insanely good price. Essentially, you could, if you pass, you get $19. You spend $150 on the activation, so $169 all in. Then essentially you're given a $2,000 account to make money on. So right off the rip, if you're a profitable trader or you are on the verge and need to put some money at risk, it's a great way to do it. Yeah, total. What's that? Uh-huh. Yeah. For what? They don't do trailing. Like if their withdrawals are $200 days. If you have 5 $200 days, you can withdraw 50%. So if you made $1,000, you could withdraw $500, and then your trailing drawdown goes back, it stops at break even as soon as you take a withdrawal. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Yeah. Is that's my funded futures, isn't it? Oh, same thing, I guess. I just got my payout with my funded futures. I think I requested on Friday and got it yesterday afternoon. So good process. But yeah, that's how Top Step works. Just two or five $200 days. Jay Will said was so tempted on ES 212 down, would have hit TP, but instantly shot to stop loss. Depending on fill, could have been screwed. Happy I'd skipped it and locked out. Yep. I very rarely. I mean, there are times where I've seen profit potential on the table after I lock out, but like for me, I even now, right, as somebody who does this for a living, takes payouts, like does this well, I still struggle with over trading, and it's kind of, I guess in the last little bit, I've realized I have an addictive personality, and it's having a market that I'm good at what I do, and I can seemingly make money at any time and any hour. Um, and so that manual lockout helps me a ton because it forces me to not trade, which is usually good. Like here today, I locked out the account that's up over 5R. Very, very possible that later today, when I am done with my golf lesson, I would have looked up on my, pulled up a chart on my phone, even though I have TradingView deleted off of my phone now, and would have, seen something and forced a trade and, maybe lost 1, 2, 3R of that. And I've said recently, the risk to reward is not just on winning trades. It's like, if I'm going to risk, it's emotionally too. If I'm up 5R now and I make 3R, does 8R feel that much different than 5R in terms of like, this is already an incredible day? And the answer is no. But 2R feels a lot different than 5R. And I would be very upset with myself that I told myself this morning I didn't want to trade in the afternoon, and then I did that and then lost money, so that's where that lockout feature is just amazing. It's made me so much money. Kind of going sideways, looking somewhat like a bear flag. Kind of just sitting back, watching. Just watching. All right, give me 2 minutes. Alrighty. Those Q calls are down to 0.3 from when I got out. That is good. Good trade management this morning, too. Great, great day. Just going to hang out here, see if anything interesting happens. He's still talking. But kind of just gave a little quick spit out about inflation here and then took profit right back where we were at the start of the morning. What's that? Yeah, I think I saw. I don't know if I saw it from you or my trigger, but I saw something about. Oh, it was my triggered. It can only go down. I'm gonna put you up there with. Do you remember? Oh shoot, what's his name? Oh shoot, I forgot his name. Irish investor. What's his real name? Literally all I can think about is Matt. It's kind of like how for a while all I could think about with your name was Simon for some reason. No idea why. I can't remember it for the life of me. Just duplicate. Just going sideways. Ryan, that's his name. All right. Well, I'm going to shut it down while I'm thinking about it. I literally said that and someone left. That's hilarious. All right, guys. I love y'all. Great day today. Make sure if you're going to keep trading to set a actual profit stop loss. And I'll see y'all here tomorrow. Should be some movement, hopefully, but 5-hour day on a day like today is a good plan. So love y'all. See you tomorrow. If you're gonna keep trading, use stop losses. Don't blow your account one trade. That's silly. Great day today. Looking to do it again tomorrow, or at least just have an average day. Alrighty.